Yo, what's up? Welcome back to another episode of the SWUS MLB Thursday. Not a very loaded slate at all. In fact, tough to find value here. In this video, I'm doing Rays Red Sox. We'll go through every single game on the live show tomorrow, 4 o'clock p.m. Eastern time. NBA playoffs, NHL playoffs, WNBA, MLB. We'll go through it all. That's 4 o'clock p.m. Eastern time. Hope to see you there. Rays, Red Sox, and Boston. Let's go.
Welcome to the SWUS. The SWUS. SWUS. Hey, get the SWUS.
All right, like I said, Tampa's on the road in Fenway here. This game is currently a pick'em, -110 across the board. Total sitting at 8.5. We got Zach Littell pitching for Tampa and Cooper Criswell on the mound for the Red Sox. Take a quick look at the spreadsheet, and a pretty close one here according to the model. After 5 innings, 2.14, 1.9 in favor of Tampa. Final score, 4.05, 3.79 in favor of Tampa also. All right, so let's start by taking a look at the matchup for Cooper Criswell, who's pitching against his old team. He used to be with Tampa. He's off to a great start this season, 2.10 ERA, a 101 whip, 3.26 expected FIP. Those are elite numbers. Now, this Tampa lineup looked like it was heating up against righties for a second there, a brief second. You can see in the last 14 days, they're 10th, 15th, and 13th against right-handed pitching. But look at the numbers over the last 7, 23rd, 27th, and 25th. And the numbers in the last 30 look pretty similar to the last 7. So basically, they had a nice little hot week hitting the ball in there. Other than that, Tampa has not been a good lineup against righties. The last 5 righty starters to pitch against Tampa combined for a 2.13 ERA and an 0.95 whip. So the Rays have definitely not been getting to righty starters. There is a weird little caveat here for the Rays, though. Cooper Criswell, a 2.10 ERA and a 4.95% walk rate. So he's a low ERA and a low walk rate. Well, actually, the Rays have been better against righties with low ERAs and low walk rates than bad righties. So the Rays have performed much better against good righty starters rather than bad. And to add on to that, Tampa's expected to have 6 righties in their lineup for this one. Cooper Criswell against right-handed bats, 320 WOBA, 256 against lefties. Whip is significantly lower against lefties as well. So Cooper Criswell, not that he struggles against righties, but he's definitely worse against right-handed bats, and the Tampa's going to have 6 of them, which makes this a really tough matchup to call. Cooper Criswell has pitched really well, and the Rays bats seem to be cooling, but there's a couple angles I like for the Rays bats here. I think Tampa might score a couple runs off them. The other matchup is Zach Littell against Boston's offense, and we got another starter who's having a really great season so far. 3.02 ERA, 128 whip, and a 3.23 expected FIP. Now he's matched up against a Boston lineup that's really cooled off. You can see in the last 14 days, 29th, 29th, and 29th against right-handed pitching. They were hitting righties. We rewind about 3 weeks ago, but not lately. The last 7 righty starters to pitch against the Red Sox, they combined for a 2.90 ERA and an 0.97 whip. So the Red Sox have definitely not been getting to righty starters as of late. They've also been struggling to hit at home, which is really uncommon for Red Sox. Usually, Fenway Park is a tough ballpark for pitchers to go on the road and pitch. Well, on the season, they're just 26th, 20th, and 20th at home. So this Red Sox lineup really hasn't been that dangerous at home in Fenway. And the matchup gets even worse for the Boston lineup because Littell doesn't even walk anybody. He's got a walk rate under 4% this year. Boston against righties with a walk rate below 6% has been terrible, 27th and 27th. So I really like this matchup for Littell. As far as the Rays bats, I think they do get to Criswell, although I'm a little shaky on it. So I like the Rays in the first 5, and I think Tampa definitely has the advantage. So let's move on to the bullpen matchup. Pretty even here, 7th and 8th in ERA, 3rd and 12th in WOBA in the last 14. So these two bullpens have been pretty comparable. And then if we look at home and away, again, pretty comparable. Boston's bullpen at home in the last 30 days, 14th, 9th, and 14th. Tampa's bullpen on the road in the last 30 days, 10th, 7th, and 11th. So again, really no lean either way. And also, these two bullpens are in the same exact spot. Both were completely taxed last night, so all their major arms did have the night off. I expect them to be available if needed. And then the edge goes to Tampa if you look at their offenses against bullpens. In the last 14 days, Tampa top 10 lineup against bullpens. Boston, one of the worst in baseball. So as far as the bet, I don't see how we don't play Tampa here. I like them in the first 5, and I think they might have the advantage in the full game as well. I might play both. So I like Tampa first 5 money line, Tampa full game money line. As far as prop beavers pick, he put, doesn't matter, it's wrong. He literally wrote that in his notes. Prop beavers coming off a rough one. But yeah, I'm on the Rays here. Rays first 5, Rays full game. Like I said earlier, live show 4:00 p.m. Eastern time. If you're able to make it, would love to see you in the comments. If you want my top bets or top bets from anyone on the staff here, head over to KyleKirms.com and sign up for Sauce Network Plus. Comes with the top bets from the whole staff. There's access to the spreadsheets, access to the Discord, all of that. So head over to the website if you're interested. See you in the live show. Let's have ourselves a good one. Talk to you in the Discord.